Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Punaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvina Vadidamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Today is a very special day in the Vedic tradition, and I wanted to honor this day with a brief podcast episode. This is the day of Guru Purnima, the day of honoring the Guru, the teacher. Today is celebrated on the most auspicious full moon of the year. So join me today to invoke blessings and understand why your prayers on this day are thousands of times more strong than any other day of the year, perhaps. Namaste and welcome to the Spiritual Wealth Podcast. I'm your host, Alexandra Savitri Amba, director of the American Reiki Academy, Los Angeles' oldest Reiki school, and the Vedic Healing Center. I'm a Reiki master, Vedic Healing master, clairaudient channel, and healer. Over the course of more than 35 years, I've taught thousands of people healing and spiritual development, and I've also led beautiful pilgrimages to India, where I've studied with blessed teachers and gurus. On this show, we explore topics related to metaphysics, Reiki, Vedic healing, manifestation, spiritual growth, and feng shui, based upon my studies and work in these disciplines. The aim of this show is to help you awaken, develop, and tap into your spiritual power so that you may live well, manifest your dreams, and ultimately fulfill your unique divine destiny by working from the inside out. It all begins with energy. Welcome to today's episode, which I'm recording on the very special day called Guru Purnima. It is the day of the full moon in July that we celebrate every year in the ancient Vedic tradition. It is a day in which the moon is fully illuminated, bright, beaming, luminous, clear, beautiful, and it is considered, again, as I mentioned in the brief intro, the most powerful full moon day of the year for a very special reason. This is the day in which we honor the Guru, the teachers, the elders, the people who have inspired us in our life, whether they are living or no longer living. So today I want to get into a little bit about this topic and then offer a sound vibration at the end to help invoke their continued blessings and to extend our gratitude. So the first concept I just want to mention is the word guru. We hear this used a lot these days. People will say, I'm not a computer guru, or they'll say, these days everyone is a guru in whatever topic they're talking about. So guru is actually a very special word, and it means one who leads us from darkness to light. And the Indian teachings extend this farther than a teacher. So there is this concept of the guru disciple or devotee relationship, which is very magnificent. Basically, a guru is a highly evolved, usually, or enlightened in some way, teacher on the spiritual path. And so he or she is there to teach you spiritual principles. We use that word guru, usually referring to a spiritual teacher. But if we kind of dial this back, the word guru is one who leads you from darkness to light. So it is also said that your parents are your first gurus, your first teachers. They are the ones leading you and guiding you in this world. And there's also the concept beyond this that everyone around you is a teacher. So there are all sorts of ramifications of this concept. I was thinking in Reiki, we have this beautiful phrase, honor your parents, teachers, and elders. It's one of the principles of Reiki when you learn Reiki. And there's a beautiful phrase in Sanskrit. I'm going to say it now, and it relates to this. It extends this teaching, honor your parents, teachers, and elders. So let me say it in Sanskrit, and then I'll offer the translation. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. So this translation is to honor your mother, your father, your teacher, and a guest as God. A guest as God. It's such a nice concept. And what it does is it brings us the awareness that anyone can be God in our lives. Anyone can offer light in our lives, that everyone is offering some kind of gift to us, and there's no real separation amongst us. And I love this phrase. I love how it sounds in Sanskrit. Every language holds a beautiful cadence and rhythm, and the Sanskrit is such a lovely and special language that we work with. That it is said that the sounds of the Sanskrit match the vibrations of what the words are trying to represent. They perfectly match, because Sanskrit was a heard language. It was a channeled language. But anyway, it's just a little nod to the Sanskrit and how beautiful it is. And this concept of honoring the guru today means that, yes, we are praying and acknowledging our teachers, our elders, those who have gone before us. And we are also acknowledging the teachers around us in every living thing, every being who enters our life, and really giving thanks, giving gratitude for all of life as it is coming to us. Today specifically, we pause and we think about who has been very instrumental in our lives. We come here as souls, and we soon realize that life has potentially many problems, struggles, obstacles, and therefore we need guidance here. We need somebody to help us and say, oh, I tried that and it's not very good. Try this instead. This will be helpful. This will make your path more easy. So we invoke today the blessings from these teachers. And again, they can be ancestors. They can be people who have gone before us, who are no longer living here, with whom we had very strong interactions, and even ancestors whom we never met. So the family lineage goes back and back and back and back and back, and many people you have never met, but because of their experiences here, you exist. And then beyond that is the idea that we come into different existences at different times. So if you think about all the beings who have influenced you and helped bring you forth onto this earth in some energetic way, you start to understand the depth of all of creation and how we are all interconnected. And then when you bring it down, 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 and become very specific, you think exactly about who was influential to you on a conscious level. And you know there were specific teachers who come to mind. You know your parents brought you into this world, and hopefully you had a beautiful relationship with your parents. Even if you did not, they have still influenced your journey. So today we give thanks. We connect with our parents, our teachers, our elders, and especially those who have been extremely influential to us. It's kind of to me, it's a little bit of I was going to say somber day. It shouldn't be, but maybe it's because I'm becoming very emotional about it. And so when I think about all of the influence I have had, it causes a great deal of humility, because you suddenly realize you are not doing your work, no matter how successful you feel you are. You have not done this work yourself. Someone has been guiding you, and probably, or definitely, let's say definitely, many people have been guiding you. Even a neighbor sometimes guides you. Even a stranger sometimes guides you. So today we give thanks for all of this guidance and extend our gratitude. It is said that when we interact in such a way, our prayers are magnified thousands of times. And you can see why that is, because we are asserting basically that we are part of all of creation, and we are claiming in a very humble way our part on this planet, while acknowledging that we have not done anything alone. Even when you think you have done a task alone and you say, I accomplished this, I did this all by myself. It's never really true. It's never really true, because the only reason you could accomplish something is because you've had guidance. Someone has told you, someone has shown you, someone has instructed you at some point. So whether you have a conscious way of attributing your talents to specific teachers and guides, or an unconscious way, like you might say, I don't know where I learned how to do this. It doesn't matter. Somebody has helped along the way. And many people have helped along the way, and many beings have helped along the way. So that's why I talk a lot about unseen beings, about energies that exist in other realms that are helping us. We call these angels or spirit guides. So today is a day of being still and humble and in a state of gratitude. And in being in such a state, we naturally understand that it is this energy that will bring us all the bliss, all the happiness, all the peace, all the joy that ultimately we desire. It is in a state of gratitude and humility that we encounter all of life in a way that makes our path smooth. We will encounter many obstacles along the way. We will encounter many highs, many successes, and we say, wow, this incredible thing happened in my life. But this day calls for us to have a degree of equanimity, to understand that being in the middle is the way that will bring us the greatest gifts. Today, as you close your eyes, perhaps in the evening, and rest your head at the end of the day, it is a time to give thanks. And if you have a chance this evening to gaze at the full moon wherever you are and enjoy its beauty, its clarity, its luminosity, and its fullness. In that fullness, we take in the blessings, the grace from this beautiful universe and from all of creation, and specifically from the teachers, the elders, the beings who have profoundly influenced us this lifetime. Pausing to recollect, reflect, and acknowledge their assistance. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo 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 Namaha. Breathing in light, breathing out light, giving thanks, expressing gratitude, humbly requesting for blessings and continued assistance on the path. Om Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Om Sai Ram. Jai Guruji. Om Amriteshware Namaha. Hare Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya.